guys, what's up, it's Amy and welcome back to another video. In today's video I wanted to talk all about pen paling and how to write your first pen pal letter when you're just starting to write with your new pen pal. I usually like to start with the most scariest part, which is writing the letter. I just start off by asking how the other person is, how the day was, and I usually talk about how my day was, just to, get the letter started and to have an easygoing conversation. I then like to introduce myself, if you haven't done that over Instagram or wherever you got to know your pen pal from. It's just something that is kind of interesting to, just get an overview of the other person. I like to talk about my hobbies, about my favorite color, about my favorite music, about my favorite sport. Maybe you'll find something that the other person is also interested in, so that you can talk about that in the next letter. I also always like to talk about the weather. I don't know why, but it's kind of interesting. Also, I love to talk about my country and the city where I'm living, because it's interesting to get to know different cultures, and the other person will automatically tell you something about their city and their country, and it's always fun to know. But just go ahead and write whatever you want to. It doesn't have to be a long letter because you just want to have topics for the next one, but I just like the first letter to be a little bit longer. Then I always love to include goodies. My letters always have some kind of goodies in them. It's just a nice way to spice up your letter. In this one I just have some stickers. This is the usual part that I always include because I have so many stickers that I want to share, that I have to give out. So I'm just collecting some. They are all in the same range. You can also see that I'm using washi tape, because washi tape samples are so interesting, because washi tape is kind of expensive sometimes. You're never using the whole roll, so that should be kind of cool to share. So yeah, I'm just assembling all of the stuff and putting them in this little envelope that I created out of an old book page, and I just love the overall vibe of old book pages. And I'm just labeling it so that later on you can directly see what it is. So yeah, stickers are always a fun thing, and they're so easy to make or to include, and it's fun to share them. I always love to include some papers, because as you can see I have so many of those design papers and I'm never going to use all of them, so I love to share them, and I just like to bundle them up into a little package. They are usually always squared because they are the most easy to package and all that stuff. I always like to have a little theme of that. And then the next thing that I'm doing is, as I said, the washi tape sample. I'm just using one of those little tags, and I'm cutting off the card and just wrapping the washi tape around it. In this case I used a washi tape that has a paper backing, so it wasn't really washi tape, it was more like a normal tape, and I prefer those to wrap because they never get ruined. But you can do that with normal washi tape because washi tape does not stick to itself, so you can just easily peel it off. And yeah, that's what I do. To package my washi tape I always use this kind of transparent paper. It's sketching paper actually. I glue it together and then I use some beadings or some, how they're called, I don't know. But I usually use glitter or little stars, or there's sequins. Is it sequins? I think. And I just put it in because it's always super fun to shake it around and play with it. And then I just put the washi tape sample in it, and then I close it up so nothing gets, mushed and falling around in the letter and the envelope itself. And I'm labeling it again, even though you shouldn't do that, but I just, I love that, so I use it. And then I put all of that into the letter. And I actually like to have everything kind of sorted because it just makes the letter a little bit more flat. And then the last thing that I want to include are decorative things. Just like things that you have created. Maybe you have a little design that you want to put in. In my case I always have those little playlist cards that just have my current favorite songs on it, and I think it's so fun to include. You can also put your favorite artists on there, your favorite, I don't know, whatever you've just seen and you wanted to share, and it's just decorative on the front. And I also have those little tags. They absolutely have no use at all, they're just cute. and maybe I'll include one of my little envelopes, you know, just some things that are kind of decorative and don't really have a use. But of course you can include whatever you want to. I have seen other people who, for example, put some tea inside or some seeds. It's always up to you, whatever you put inside, you can get creative with that. There are no rules for having the perfect pen pal letter, and basically that is all it. I hope that you guys like this video. I'd love to make more for you. That's it. Bye!